Am I a scammer? All right, here it is. It's 30 minutes. Damn. It's from 7 days. It's only a week old. So we're a little behind.
They're coming after me now. Am I a scammer?
Now they're coming after you. Now, people have been calling you a scammer for a long time, Craig.
Oh boy, we're going to address that today with a video that I have not seen yet. I only watched about the first 60 seconds. I was like, I should probably watch this because it is good to address criticism from straight on. So we're going to do that today. Hey everybody, I'm Craig. Welcome to the Sides.
We're going to watch Craig watch another video. Fantastic.
Scrollers podcast channel. Great to see you guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas, my friends. And hopefully you do too. If you don't, that's cool. Whatever. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found me. Hit the subscribe button. Enjoy, and do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button as well. Okay, so there's this video that popped up on my algorithm thanks to YouTube. Look, there's a lot of side scroller stuff that pops up there. Obviously, the Real Game Awards is something that I announced earlier.
Yeah, I don't believe the video popped up in your algorithm, but let's go with that.
2024 back in March. People were very excited about it. And of course, the Wolves came out because it's different. So people are always going to see it. They're going to be like, oh, how can you do this? Why do you charge money? How dare you go against Jeff Keighley's massive award show? How dare you? Well, to be clear,
this is fucking, did you talk to Eric July before you made this video? No one's going, how dare you go against Jeff Keighley? People are going, why are you doing this? This is fucking retarded. Also,
why do we need this?
Yeah, why do we need this? What is the point of fucking awards? As someone who's highly against the participation trophy generation, what the fuck does it matter if a game wins an award or not? Who cares? The whole fucking idea. Remember when everyone's like, award shows are stupid. None of this means anything, right? Exactly. None of this means anything. Who gives a fuck?
It shows at the end of the day.
Some game, we all said that we liked this game and it's really good. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm not buying some game because Stuttering Craig gave it a Real Game Award. Oh man, I wasn't gonna buy Wukong, but Stuttering Craig said it was a great game and he gave it a fucking award. I gotta buy it now. I'm not a fucking sheep. Okay, I buy things that interest me. I buy games that look interesting or that are given to me because I don't have to buy them. Other than that, I'm not buying shit based on some award or some other person's recommendation, which is all your awards are coming out to be, right? Whether it's a recommendation from fucking the mainstream or a recommendation from you and your YouTube buddies, it's still just a recommendation that I don't give a fuck about. And I bet you most people don't either. We're going to give this game that we all love an award. Okay, who gives a fuck?
We're not trying to go against Jeff Keighley's award show. We're just trying to provide an alternative because what Jeff Keighley...
That's what going against means, you fucking retard. We're not going against this. We're giving an alternative, which would mean we're going against it. You literally said all those awards are bullshit and that Jeff Keighley's in the pocket of big companies. So we need Real Game Awards. You literally called it the Real Game Awards because you were taking shots at Jeff Keighley. Now you're backtracking like a pussy.
Keighley's award show is something for the industry. We are doing something that is for the customer.
You're doing something for the customer by giving awards to companies. You're not giving awards to like, hey, the best fucking Dota player. Here's the high score at fucking Wukong. That would be for the fucking customers, right?
True. The community.
Here's the best fucking speedrunner at Mario. Here's a fucking award for the greatest Elden Ring player, the guy who's at the fucking top of the rankings. Is there rankings in Elden Ring? I don't fucking know. But you know what I'm saying, right? You get what the fuck I'm saying. Customers are not the fucking companies. You're giving awards to games, not customers. So it's not for the customers. How does this help the customer? This doesn't fucking help a customer anything.
His customers, yeah. Cosmic Vader.
I shouldn't get mad. This shit shouldn't aggravate me, but it does. It aggravates me so fucking much.
Gamer. It's
already hibbity.
It's not just hibbity, but it's just like, as someone who has criticized games, who's played games, been involved in games media, it's just like so stupid and retarded. Like none of this matters. None of this means shit.
Yeah. User ratings at the end of the day. That's where it's at.
No, but even like again, these are all games that came out, right? So Wukong gets a real game award. What does that mean? What does it matter? What does it do? Does suddenly like, oh man, Wukong wasn't going to get a sequel, but they got a real game award. Suddenly they got a sequel. No, like there's literally nothing. You're not doing anything. You're not helping anybody. You're not. The only thing you're doing is lining your pockets. You saw people mad at the Game Awards, and you said, "How can I get those people who are mad at the Game Awards to give me money?" That's all this is. That's why it's a fucking grift. Because at the end of the day, you are providing nothing for nobody. There's not a service. It's not a fucking product. It's nothing. It's a fucking pat on the back. You're going, yep, you're right. We like this other shit that they didn't like. That's
they
it.
hate you. We don't.
They hate you. We like you. We're going to give you what you want by giving an award to some studio.
Industry. We are doing something that is for the customer, the gamer. It's meant to be entirely different. It's not supposed to be suit and ties. It's supposed to be cosplay and jeans and hats. If you've ever been to a gaming convention, you know that it is.
It's meant to be jeans, hats, and sweaty people like at a gaming convention. I've been to gaming conventions. It's fucking BO. Okay, I literally like. When I went to too many games, there was like a section where it just smelled like fucking ass, like literal ass. Like,
oh no,
the amount of fucking that's what you're like. Hey, we're doing it for the fucking BO people.
It's not suit and ties. Let them have their suit and ties. We're trying to do something totally different, which is why people are critical of it. So there's this video. It says this looks like a total scam. This is by a.
Was that by me? Did I do that video?
Oh,
sounds like something I would say.
Small YouTuber named Diet P. Look, I've never heard of this person. That's fine. I do not.
So this small YouTuber who made a video that you've never heard of somehow magically ended up in your algorithm.
Why do you care?
Why do I doubt that? Press fucking X to doubt, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Diet. I'm gonna. Unless this person. Unless this video somehow like blew up and I missed it, right? Like, I'm not even seeing this video come up. Let me see. Stuttering Craig scam. Oh. There's one by Potion. That's not it. There's one by me. I got 3,000 views. I'm looking. It says something like Diet P. That's what he said, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm not seeing anything here. How old is this video? He just saw it. His is a week ago. Fuck. I guess let's watch it. Does he bring it up? Does he bring the video up? Yeah, okay. He brings the video. So
I want you to go to their channel and provide them with any feedback or harass them by any means. Don't do that.
Don't say that. That's worse than just don't say anything, right? Look, guys, if you don't want someone to be harassed when you're watching their video, don't say anything. Saying not to harass people is the same as saying to harass people, right? Because people on the internet are stupid. They go, yeah, Craig, we won't harass them. We understand, wink, wink, right? Because that's what it is. Like, oh, it'd be a real shame if somebody harassed them, right? Like, don't say things because people will misinterpret. Just don't say anything.
I figured that I would just take everything that they're saying and address it point by point. And if I can, I can. If I can't, then I can't. But I'm going to do my absolute best because I'm the dude running the show here.
So this is how I know that he's fucking lying. There's no way you would make a video where you didn't watch their video. You're going to address it point by point, right? Because you would then when he gets you, there's going to be points in there that you're not going to be able to answer, right? So clearly, knowing you being the fucking retard that you are, you've clearly watched this video. You got your points in your head. You know what he's going to say. Or in the making of this video, there's going to be like a really weird jump cut somewhere, right? Where it's like, where like you watched it, you pause it, you figured out what the answer is, and you unpause it and record it again, right?
And let's get into this thing. I'm ready to check this thing out. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay.
Yes, Diet P. The guy has.
Okay, here we go. That's me in the corner. That's you watching the video. Let's check this out. This looks like a total scam.
Somebody with 74 fucking subscribers, guys.
Oh no.
74 fucking. This looks like it. So why would you even give a fuck, right? Like, why do you care? Did the guy like delete his channel? Because I can't even fucking find this. This video is so fucking small. I can't find it. I can't find the fucking channel. I can't find fucking. TJ.
Like, why this guy of all people?
Because again, I think he watched it. He's watched this video, and the guy says like really retarded things, right?
Oh, he's doing the monetize your haters shit. Yep.
Yeah. Like I'm looking, I can't find this fucking channel or video. And obviously, he probably didn't link it because he's like, I don't want these people to be harassed, right? Yeah. So this looks like a scam. Diet P.
Yeah.
Everyone, my name is Zay, and we're going to talk about the real Game Awards show today. Over the years, people have become more and more frustrated with how the Game Awards are run.
True.
It has become more commercialized, more about the product placement, and more about the game announcements.
Mm-hmm.
With regards to the awards themselves,
it only has 5 thumbs up. At the time of him watching this, it has 5 thumbs up. Clearly, like it has no fucking views.
Nobody cared until he brought him up, you know. Look at those Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. Is this a real video? Did he just create this video? Like, did he get his friend to, like make a fake video? I can't find. I'm looking. I typed in Diet P. This looks like a total scam. Like, I'm getting nothing.
Yeah, I'm looking for it too.
Real Game Awards. I mean, again, when did this video come out? Because I filtered by like month and I don't see it. I don't see nothing. Like, seriously, did this guy like delete his channel? Is that what happened?
That
Do you
would
think?
suck. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because he only had 74 subscribers, right? Like, I could see him like, oh, fuck, this guy like made a video on me, the Stuttering Craig guy, right?
And then all his retards started attacking him. You never know.
Yeah, I'm even Googling it. I'm not. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. I think I found it. No, this page is unavailable. So Diet P, I think, deleted his YouTube channel. DJ?
Yeah.
Because here, I'll stop sharing that real quick. So this is YouTube, Diet P, 74 views 13 days ago. This looks like a total scam. 2 views 2 hours ago, right? I click on it. 404, not found.
Looks fishy.
It doesn't look fishy. It looks like some guy, just some like small YouTuber made a video, criticized Stuttering Craig. Stuttering Craig's fucking flying monkeys went there and harassed the shit out of this guy, and now the fucking video is gone. So the only fucking evidence is the Stuttering Craig video, I guess. Yeah, yet somehow it ended up in Craig's feed, right? Like somehow this small video with no fucking audience and no fucking views Didn't even mention. It just says this looks like a total scam. As far as I can tell, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't say like real Game Awards or whatever, right? Where we're like Stuttering Craig looked up real Game Awards and this video came in his feed or something, right? Like
themselves. The awards are decided by game journalists as well as regular journalists that don't even play video games that much.
Okay, so everything he says up to this point is totally true. People have been kind of looked at the Jeff's award show and they said, like, if you watch it this year, it was a 4-hour show and like 3 hours and 30 minutes of it were trailers. And you know what? That's
what award shows are. Trailers. No one gives a fuck.
Whole point
about awards.
What got people talking, and that's great. And let me just be very real with you. Jeff Keighley made a ton of money when it came to.
Why does that matter? That's a really weird point that you would bring up there.
Point there. Yeah.
He made a ton of money. Why does that matter? You're not supposed to be mad about the money that Jeff Keighley made. You're supposed to be mad about the content of the award show. Now, whether he made money or not is irrelevant to the point, unless you saw the money he made and you went, man, I could make some of that. If I put on my own version of the award shows, I could make some of that money. I could trick you idiots into paying me to create this award show. And then when it gets big enough, I can trick other people to pay me money so they can advertise their stuff at my award show.
The Game Awards this year. I mean, and good for him. Great. I think that's awesome. Once again,
when you're
with the corporate environment, you're going to make corporate money. That's not what we're doing here. We're not doing that. But with this said, everything he said right here, totally valid.
And a lot of these game journalists that were used are journalists that usually have agendas that they're trying to push.
True.
This time around, we got an answer to this problem in the form of a competition game award show called The Real Game Awards. Finally, ones I was waiting. I was sick and tired of the fake Game Awards, and now the real Game Awards are here.
I like this Diet P guy. I like the cut of his jib.
Here,
I can hear the sarcasm just dripping off of his words.
Seems like this.
Can I be very honest with you, which I will? It was not the original name of the award show, but the Real Game Awards was just kind of funny. and we'll see if Jeff has any. We saw the report of him wanting to copyright Game Awards. So if that's the case, that's fine. We'll cross.
And again, he didn't. We went over that. He wanted to copyright the Game Awards. It's very important distinction. But I think I found something, TJ. I think we do things here that no one else does, TJ. I don't know if you know this.
Right.
You know what that thing is that we do here? Here at the Frog Tony channel, home of the chosen one, CG. Do you know what it is that we do that very few other people do?
We find
research, TJ. Research, TJ. That's what we do. That was the word I was looking for. You're close, but no. So I'm using the Wayback Machine here, and it's chugging along. But I think I got a screen capture of Diet P's channel. So,
when we get there, but maybe we'll actually use the name that we originally intended it to be. But with that said, I do think that the brand is taken off. It's been great so far.
The brand is taken off. It's been great so far. Why does that matter? Because you want money. Because you're a scammer. You're a grifter.
This whole project was started by a man named Stuttering Craig.
Hey, that's me.
Who was part of Screw Attack back in 2006.
Started Screw Attack.
Until a certain point. And he now runs a YouTube channel called Side Scrollers.
True.
The content seems to be in a podcast format where they just pick a topic around video games and sort of just give their opinion on it.
I feel like that's a gross underestimation of what we do on the channel. I think that we've become the #1 video game podcast live daily on the internet.
Oh, wow.
Have you become that? Do you think that, or is it true? Do you have facts? Can you verify this? Are you the biggest? Your channel has 112,000 subscribers, right? So what's your podcast? What is your live streamings look like? 15,000. The last live stream 18,020. I mean, not exactly the biggest. I mean, I think Geeks and Gamers get more views than that, right? So be hard pressed. I mean, if you want to like pigeonhole it, like you want to be like, we're the best, the biggest daily podcast that talks about video games from 11 o'clock till like 12:30 p.m. Central Time in the Western Hemisphere. Like, okay, I guess we'll give it to you. Like, if you want to keep adding qualifiers on there, but
internet. And I don't think, I mean, maybe I'm missing somebody out there because I have my head in the sand, but I think that's a gross reduction of what we do, which, you know, that's fine. I hope they tune in and watch us a little bit more.
This project, it's not just Stuttering Craig involved. There is a board of people, including a man named D-Day Cobra, who I don't know, Cabrutus. This is the gentleman that's behind the Sweet Baby Ink Detected Steam page, and then Mark the Cyborg. Now we're at that point where you're wondering,
his ego got hurt? Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're not just some little rinky-dink thing, guys. We're a big boy operation.
What is the Real Game Awards, and why is it here?
Okay, I'm going to be very interested to see what he says here because.
All right, so we're going to stop that real quick. I know. But I did get the Wayback Machine to finally fucking work. Diet P. This is the guy. You guys can see this is the same fucking avatar, right? 74 subscribers. This is a screenshot from the 13th of December this year. Game Awards predictions got 35 views. I Hate Pizza got 5 views. This looks like a scam, or this is a real scam. Might have been after this. But yeah, it doesn't look like this guy is blowing up on YouTube. Right? Oh, he's got another channel, Iced P. 512 or 510 subscribers. Interesting. I wonder if he
Oh, he's still around.
No, yeah, he's still around. Interesting. Why is his other channel? Why did he definitely deleted the other channel, because the link on the Iced P channel goes to the deleted. That got some pretty good views, the Iced P. 172,000 views on some video, 102,000 views on another video. Maybe he's big on Twitch. Let's look at his Twitch page. He's got 213 followers on Twitch. So yeah, he's fucking huge on the Twitch, DJ. He's got one video on his Twitch, 2-hour video of opening Pokemon cards. So that's got 17 views on it. So yeah, he's killing it. He's killing it, TJ. Blowing up is bad. Okay. Heavy hitter dog, big dog. Yeah. So again, I don't think this guy would have ended up on Stuttering Craig's fucking radar, right? I think somebody directed him to that video, was like, hey, this guy talks shit about you. You should like fucking
snitching. Yeah.
Dunk on him. Because again, he deleted his fucking YouTube channel. Yeah. Where am I looking? Where am I scanning? And this video is from the 28th of December. The screenshot was from the 13th. So somewhere between the 13th and the 28th, this guy deleted his fucking channel.
This is about where I stopped in the video. So I'm very intrigued to see what his impression of our award show is.
Okay, so you stopped. This looks like a total scam. You got a minute in. At nowhere, is there any indication that he's calling you a total scam or your Real Game Awards? He just briefly talked about it. And somehow you're like, yep, I got to make a video on this. This is definitely video.
He barely said anything.
Yeah.
Does it exist? As you can see on the front page here, I'm creating the Real Game Awards because of the glaring chasm between video game developers, the media, and the players themselves. We've all seen it. There's a disdain towards gamers from media and even developers. It's insane. We all feel the disconnect and frustration. So I'm founding TRGA with a clear mission to empower gamers with a voice. I want to ensure your voices are heard and respected in an industry that often overlooks your perspectives. Now, this is where it gets a little bit interesting.
Okay.
If you followed my career, you know that I'm a big doer, and sometimes I just hop in the boat without knowing exactly where it's going. With that said, yes, this website is not great, but it's a starting point. This website is a starting point. It will improve. This is all an idea, but we have to start doing instead of just talking. Otherwise, nothing will happen.
Okay, so I'm very intrigued to see what he says. And look, I know that the website is janky. Like there's things on it. There's things that I can change and can't change, and that's something that is ultimately going. Like I said, you just got to start, right? And that's
Stuttering Craig, you're not a fucking nobody. You're not some little small-time YouTuber who has no fucking clue what he's doing. He's never made a website. He's never fucking ran anything. You're supposed to be one of the OGs of fucking YouTube who had his own fucking website, had screwtech.com, who did all kind of shit. You shouldn't be putting up a shitty fucking website unless you're just trying to do the minimum fucking effort to make the maximum fucking profit. Am I wrong, TJ? Am I out of pocket by saying this?
Almost like he's running a scam.
Yeah, it's almost like you're running a scam, right? Like, again, if fucking Bill from Ohio is like, hey, I'm going to do the Real fucking Bill Awards, right? And he puts up some rinky-dink little fucking website. You go, oh, yeah, of course. You're fucking Bill from Ohio. You're a fucking nobody. You're fucking Stuttering Craig. To make a shitty website is a spit in the face of everybody. Go, hey, fuck you. Just give me some money. And this is the bare minimum. I'm going to do the
Mr. Number One Gaming Podcast.
Yeah, Mr. Number One Gaming Podcast. Yeah, exactly. An Amico shill cares for customers? You would think so, right?
That's the idea here, is we just need to get going. So we'll be interested to see what his critiques are here.
This is a problem because this aimless boat he's in costs thousands of dollars that aren't his. Let's start with, the memberships here. Monthly support, $5 every single month. You get nothing. It's just to support them.
True.
Okay, next.
But by the way, that was thrown out there.
But by the way, here's my excuse for why it's okay to give me money just for the fuck of it.
Because people said, hey, I just like to support. I don't want anything. So that's why it's offered.
For $15, they said, I just want to support. Then you should just have an open fucking donate button, right? You should just have an open thing where it says donate, and you can just donate as much money or as little money as you want, right? You're basically saying people were like, hey, I want to give you $15 a month just to support.
$15 every year. Suggest categories for the future awards show. Keep note here that there is a typo in the description here. There's a spot where you can improve right there.
He caught you on a fucking typo, you fucking retard. Professional. Guys, see, the professionals don't have typos. We're just jeans and t-shirt guys over here. We put typos in our shit.
And now,
Suggest category. Hold on. Listen, grammar is not my forte. Let's see real quick. What was that one?
No.
Suggest categories. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Grammar is not my forte.
Grammar's not my. This isn't fucking like some complicated grammar rule. You forgot. Suggest categories for the future. For you forgot for. Not grammar. You missed a whole fucking word.
Friend, sorry about that. You got me.
that there is a typo in the description here.
True.
There's a spot where you can improve right there.
That's
and
true.
That $30 is where you get to nominate and vote. You have to spend $30 to vote for a game you like. Why would you ever do that?
Why? Oh, good. He's going to use me.
Fine. As we've seen over the last few years, our hobby has been hijacked by activists looking to push their own agenda and literally push you out. For that,
we will win.
So activists have hijacked gaming. We're going to fight back by making an award show that means nothing and accomplishes nothing. Give me money.
For that reason alone, there has to be a barrier of entry to be a part of this club. Hell yes, we're going to gatekeep. We should have been gatekeeping much longer.
Stand by that.
Exactly.
we're going to gatekeep not the industry, not the people playing games, not the people making games. We're going to gatekeep not the people voting on the awards. We're going to gatekeep people voting on our
awards.
That'll save the guys. They figured it out. Like, look, in order to save the comic book industry, we don't need to make comic books, right? Someone get fucking EBS on the phone. Pick up the big red phone. EBS, Ethan, listen, I know you watch my show, so pay attention. We don't need to make comic books to fix the American comic book industry. What we need to do is create an award show like the Eisners. We're going to make the real Eisner Awards, okay?
Oh, shit.
And we're going to charge people money to vote on who wins the real Eisner Awards. And once we accomplish that, then the industry will completely change. All the SJWs will abandon the comic book industry because they'll see that the real Eisner Awards went to other people and they'll like die of shame, right? And will win or something. I kind of lost the plot there at the end, but it's a perfect. Ethan, trust me. Okay, you get Mange, you get John. We get this thing running. I'll call Liam. I'll pick up the panda. We're good. We got it. Don't worry. TJ, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to leave you on this one. You and Finbar on your own. I'm going to roll with the big dogs. We're going to do the real Eisners. It's going to be fantastic. The real Eisners.
Let's stop drawing now.
Yeah. This is fucking retarded. Like, we're going to gatekeep. Fuck yeah. By making an award show that we charge people for.
Are you trying to gatekeep the poor people? I don't think that money.
Stuttering Craig, look at his face. Oh, fuck. You're trying to gatekeep people that got no money? Oh, shit. He caught on. How did he figure that out? Hell no.
Money is.
No, let me tell you exactly who we're trying to gatekeep. We're trying to gatekeep all the people that you said at the beginning of the video that said.
We're trying to gatekeep the people that you said at the beginning. Do you think those people don't have money, Stuttering Craig? You don't think they can buy your award show?
And people were tired of voting in Jeff's award show. That's who we're trying to level the playing field right here. That's who we're trying to.
How are you leveling the playing field? Those people.
You're not even on the playing field.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. How many people work at Kotaku? Let's say, for the sake of argument, 50 people work at Kotaku, right?
Yeah.
You're telling me that there isn't 50 poor people with no money that wouldn't equalize Kotaku's votes, right? So if you said, hey, we're not going to charge any money, you think that Kotaku's somehow going to flood, they're going to come into your awards and start voting. And they're going to outvote all the angry people, all the gamers, all the customers that want to vote, all these people that were like, yeah, we want real game awards. They're going to outvote that large audience that you have. 100,000 subscribers on fucking YouTube just for your channel. You think your audience is going to be drowned out by the SJWs? If your audience is drowned out, if somehow, right, if at a 1-to-1 level, right, your audience is drowned out by SJWs, then perhaps you're wrong about who the actual audience for video games is, right? Or who's more motivated to vote on awards, because there's no way in hell that the real game award audience should ever be outvoted by the SJWs, because supposedly they're a small minority group that have infiltrated gaming, right? They're the elitists. They're the small cabal of elitists, right? So in a 1-to-1 scenario, their votes should be drawn out. That's the reason why they don't open the voting. That you guys said it. They said, oh, if they let everybody vote on the Game Awards, if they really went for the player's voice, we would vote for the games we want, and they can't have that. That's why they control who votes, right? So if you just let everybody vote, you'll win. So there's no reason to put money on it. except for you want money in your pocket, right?
A scam.
Essentially, because open voting means gamers win. Closed voting that we charge gamers mean gamers win, but you get money in your pocket. So there's no scenario in which the SJWs win. So there's no reason to charge other than you want money. The reason SJWs close the voting and only let the game journalists vote is because they would lose. Right? They would lose if it was open to everybody. They kept you out of necessity. You're gatekeeping people out of greed. That's the difference. That's why you're a scammer. They're assholes, but you're a scammer.
Gatekeep. And I think that became very obvious if you go back 3 minutes in your video and you see that's exactly who you said that everybody was tired of. Remember that? Well, that's who we're trying to gatekeep. We're trying to level the playing field to where it's not and that's one thing that he hasn't addressed here. Maybe he will later on in the video, that in Jeff's award show, 90%, I want to repeat this one more time. When you hear there's a 90% chance of rain outside, it's gonna rain, right?
Not necessarily. That's what 10% is for. There's been times when there's been a 90% chance of snow and then it doesn't snow. The reason, see, this is why the big weather scam, right? We're gonna get to the big weather scam. The reason that the weather people don't tell you there's 100% chance of something unless it's already raining, right? Is because it might not rain. They can go, there's a 90% chance, and then it doesn't rain. And go, well, see, that was the temperature. We gave ourselves wiggle room, right?
Nature is crazy like that.
Yeah, weather is not as predictable as we think, right? We like to think that we can predict the weather, but we really can't, right? And we can say it's raining when it's raining, but it's really hard to go, it's gonna rain eventually. Like I can look at the sky and go, eventually, at some point, it's gonna rain, right?
You see the clouds are gray and shit, like it's dark outside, and then nothing happens because the wind blows it all away.
Yeah, but as I say, like now we just wait. Look, it's gonna rain in Chicago, guys. Eventually, so at some point. Now just wait. Now it's just a waiting game, right?
So 90% of the award show vote for Jeff's award show is done by those same people. And with 10% of the weight given to the gamer, which, by the way, that doesn't make any sense because there's no real place to vote on Jeff's website for gamers to vote except for that singular award, which is Gamer's Choice, which is 100%, right? Every award should. No,
you're fucking retarded. Literally go to the website. It has all the categories. It says, what do you vote for Game of the Year, blah, 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 blah. It's we went through it before. We've gone to the website. It's literally, unless you're fucking retarded and don't know how websites work, when the voting is open, you just go to the website. It'll give you the categories and you pick which one you want, and then you move to the next category. It's really that simple. And then, yes, 90%. What it is the players' vote is really just a tiebreaker. It's like the Game Awards are presented by the fucking journalist, right? But if there's a situation in which the journalists are like, half of them say it's Wukong and the other half say it's Astrobot, and then they go, well, we've got a tie situation. Well, what's the tiebreaker? Well, what did the audience vote? Fuck, the audience voted for Barbie. Shit, that didn't help us, right? That's the only reason there's an audience vote, is basically to be a tiebreaker.
Should be that way, which is why on our show, the Real Game Awards,
Cosmic says to gatekeep, first that target must want to get in. Yeah, that's a. Hey, I just had an idea. The real Rippaverse showcase. It's different. See,
100% of the vote is by our voting members. Excuse me, I'm getting over a little Christmas bug, but with that said, hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. We're trying to level the playing field right here, which I think.
Yeah, we just discussed why. Somebody contact Stuttering Craig. Okay, Stuttering Craig, I'm gonna cut this out so you can see this. I'm gonna tag you and be like, hey, I'm not fucking scared. You want to fucking debate this? Okay, because I will fucking chew your ass up and spit you out. You're a fucking scam artist. This whole thing is a fucking grift. There's literally no reason that you would charge people to vote other than you want money. Okay, You couldn't figure out a way to get money through advertising, so you figured out a way to get money through angry fucking gamers. Okay, literally, you think. See, here's the other thing. He actually thinks that these people want in, right? He's like, well, see, if we charge money, then when the SJWs want to vote, they'll have to pay me. And then I'm going to get money from the angry gamers, and I'm going to get money from the stupid SJWs who want to hijack the awards, right? That's what he thinks.
It does.
Is the only way to circumvent this problem. I feel like they didn't explore other options because money, well, they need it. This is my personal opinion. I could not care less about the awards at the game announcement show. It is nice when you get to see some
See, I couldn't care less about the awards at the game announcement show. See, he gets it. This guy gets. I like this guy. Diet P. We're on the same
recognition for a game you like. Although if the voting was player-based and I had to give them my wallet in order to vote for a game I like, I would give them 2 middle fingers as well as pull down my pants, shove my butt in their face, and tell them to eat it.
Craig's like, I see your offer. I hear your offer.
Look at that. Look at this face.
Well, that's interesting. And I don't have a whole lot of interest in eating your butt. And you know what? I've been given middle fingers my entire career, and that's fine. With that said, I do think that it's important that you look at literally every other industry that has an award show that is offering up any sort of voting, right? There's a voting membership. When you look at the Grammys, you look at the Emmys, all of these industry award shows, they have a membership fee attached to them. And
yeah, and what do we say? They're all bullshit and it's all stupid. It's all retarded, right? Literally, you're literally saying that the game awards are bullshit, but our awards are good because look, we're doing like what all the other bullshit awards do.
And here's our bullshit.
Yeah. Hey guys, that fucking company's bullshit. They're not doing shit the right way. So we're gonna follow what those other bullshit companies are doing, and the bullshit company we're calling out is doing. So that way, ours are good.
And on top of that, they also double dip with advertising on top of that and broadcast rights and all that. We're not looking to do any of that. So, and by the way, those fees.
Oh shit, you're right. Didn't Sturgis say he was going to do a detractor awards in December? I hope I didn't miss that. I think you did. I think we all missed that. Yeah, that's some bad deflection there. It's coping and seething. Stray Bean says, having said that, Astrobot shouldn't have won. That was, I don't know. I said it was a Mario killer. I said it was going to be a great fucking game when it came out. Lots of people agree with me. He literally could play
as a robot that has great moves, you know?
And that would be it. Why charge for that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have just been like, boom, here on his YouTube channel, put a poll in the fucking community thing, right? At the very least, if you put it on YouTube, it's like, oh, we're gonna like shield it because like Twitter, everyone can see it, and maybe like these people will fucking come and overvote, put it on YouTube. Even if he said, hey, we're gonna put the fucking poll on the website, like we're gonna put it on the website and really like out of the way to fucking get to it or something, right? Or we're gonna do it live. He could have did it fucking live. How's that sound, TJ? To have an award show and be like, all right, this first award, and here it is. Here's the list of on stream. Here's the list of 5. There's the straw poll. Go fucking vote. Boom. Because you have to be there, right? And that really takes a lot of effort. That takes want and desire. Like SJWs might be, they're lazy enough to go to your YouTube channel and click on your fucking community tab or your Twitter. But to watch the award show and sit there and wait for the straw poll to come up, that's going to take a little bit of effort that might not do, right?
Fees for those events are hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
You know what's the difference too between the Grammy, the Oscars, and the Game Awards and the real Game Awards, TJ?
What's the difference?
All those are A, on TV, B, have actual real banquets attached to it, C, have actual real physical trophies, and D, have actual real industry insiders going to those events. Yep. What do you need the money for?
Directors. Yep.
You're doing a fucking live stream. You don't need money to put on a live stream. You don't need their money to put it on YouTube. You don't need their money to invite your friends to be award recipients. You don't need money for your little bullshit website. So what do you need the money for?
To fix the grammar.
To fix the grammar. To line your pockets. Your hands are cold.
Annually, right? As opposed to the, I would say, fair.
Wait, why are the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Okay, so the video that Stuttering Craig is watching is a guy talking as he's opening Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Literally, there's no other thing. Did you see Mike Barron's love letter to Eric July? Is it in the Gooding book? Because if it's in the Gooding book, then yeah, we went over it when we went over Gooding like months ago. He's literally charging people for them to say their opinion. Yeah.
Fairly nominal, $30. We tried. Listen, the idea behind the fee itself is very simple, right? Yes, we want to gatekeep, right? The idea of allowing everybody the opportunity to go, that can be destroyed very quickly with trolls and bots and fake accounts. So you need to have some sort of wall in there, right? And
yeah, but the trolls can buy themselves in still.
Yeah. See, again, do you think that that is going to gate? You know how you gatekeep that? It's real simple. You make it so they have to have a membership, right? Or it's like an IP address or something that's attached to it. You could do that, do it that way. Like straw poll, when you do straw poll, you have to have an IP address attached to it, right? And again, do you honestly think that any of these people give a shit enough to like, oh, we're going to go and like get bots and stuff to vote on your awards?
And $30 is not enough to where it's ultimately going to price everybody out. We're not Disney Worlding it here, right? And it's just
that's pretty much $30 is a lot of money for me to click a button to vote on some award.
Enough to put some skin in the game here. Also, we're not doing sponsorship.
What you should have did, now if he would have did this, if he would have said, hey, we got to charge money, right, in order to gatekeep, right, in order to keep the bots out. But for your $30, right, we're going to give you a membership to the Side Scroller channel, right? We're going to give you the membership for the Side Scroller channel, and we're going to send you a little pin or something, like some little fucking tchotchke, right? So that way you get something for your 30, and it's not just give me $30 to vote, right? Then I would say, okay, well, there's a little incentive. Something. Yeah, there's a little incentive there, right? And again, no one's going to put a bunch of bots up to get like fucking free tchotchkes and shit. So you $30, but you're getting all this other stuff. Voting is just like an extra bonus attached to it, right? So it's not like you're paying the $30 to vote. You're paying the $30 for the other thing, right? Hell, you got Eric July. Be like, hey, Eric, give him a comic book for $30 plus they get the vote, right? For every purchase, you get the fucking vote. For every Rippaverse book you buy, you can get one vote. Not doing sponsorship. Why? That's the point of the award is sponsors. Because they're the real Game Awards. I just got in and I see Yu-Gi-Oh on screen. What the fuck is happening? I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. This guy is just opening Yu-Gi-Oh packs and talking about Stuttering Craig while Stuttering Craig is watching the video.
We're not. We have sponsors that are from gamers who want to see this work, but we're not doing.
We have sponsors. They have sponsors from gamers. So you're gonna watch the real Game Awards, and you can get like an ad from like, "Don't forget to subscribe to Smash JT."
Corporate sponsorships. We're not going out and getting NVIDIA sponsorships. The idea is that we don't want.
You're not going out because they don't want to fucking give them to you.
To charge money for people to advertise their brand. We don't want this to be a 4-hour show with 3.5 hours of advertisements in it, right? It's meant to be the opposite of that. I want this to be a 30 to 45 minute show, maybe an hour tops, where.
Wow, you're only going to get like 30 minutes. And the winner for best this is, and the winner for this is, and the winner. Man, he's not even going to give you like a show, TJ. He's just going to give you 30 minutes. That's all you get.
No trailers, nothing.
Snyder Bros did use bots to spam the Oscars the one time they had the fan vote thing. Remember when the Snyder Cut won the fan favorite seat of the year despite being seen less than the other opinions? Yeah. And kind of like Healy's $1 per minute. $30 get you $1 per minute. I get that. But again, this is not like a Stuttering Craig is not someone who like the leftists are going to give a fuck about his award show, right? Because again, this is meaningless. They're just going to laugh. Like if Stuttering Craig was like, look, we got 400,000 votes, right? That makes them look good and important. So the leftists like flooding it with bots would only give it more fucking prominence. To let it go, oh man, we only got like 100 votes. That would be like, ha ha, you fucking idiot. You thought you were big time. You thought you're going to have all these people who give a shit, and you only got like 100 votes on your little shitty rinky-dink awards, right?
It's in and out. Here's the awards. Boom, 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 boom. This is what you voted for. Very simple. Very simple. Without any of the product placement attached to it. I'm not going to throw it to a co-host and have them read off about how Amazon Prime offers gamers the best whatever. You know, that's why it is funded by the people who want to be funded.
This is why it's funded. What do you mean funded? First off, you said that the voting was just to gatekeep, not to fund. Why do you need funds? You're just reading. You just said you're not doing anything other than reading off names of fucking winners. TJ, I'm confused. He keeps saying these words, these squirrel words, these hibbity jibbities.
Who want to fund it. And to be clear, and I know there's a lot more here to go, but I that's been the biggest criticism here of the of our award show is that we're charging people to be a part of it. Nobody has to do it. And
no shit, no way. TJ, you understand? Nobody has to, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna charge people money to watch my YouTube videos, but you don't have to pay it, so it's not a big deal. Why are you guys complaining that I'm now charging you all $30 a video to watch my videos? Nobody has to do it. Why are you upset? I watched the Game Awards only for the product placement, shows, trailers. I'm actually interested in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the awards, all awards, whether it's fucking the Oscars or the Emmys or the fucking Game Awards, you're there for the trailers most of the time. You don't really care who wins, right?
We want to see what new games are coming. That's it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like when you're like, oh yeah, you're like this. These two movies are like really like highly regarded or something. Like, oh, I wonder which one's gonna win. But most of the time now, it's just like, I want to see the trailers. I want to see what's coming out, right?
I have seen excellent suggestions about maybe offering a free tier, right? That is a separate award or something along those lines. I'm open to all the suggestions. I'm not saying this is 100% right because if you back up, once again, we're just starting this thing. This will change over the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years.
He's like, we could be scamming this thing for a long time, guys. Give us a break.
And that's
we're new to this scamming thing. Let us get into our groove.
Exactly why we're just trying to step out the front door and do this thing.
Anyways, and $150 every year. Yeah, by the way, the memberships are still going. $150 every year to suggest categories, nominate, vote, and attend the future award show. Nowhere on this website does it say how much the venue is, where the venue is, and how much all the expenses are altogether. Usually when you're trying to raise funds, you have a set goal in mind so that you can try to meet that goal so that you can eventually get the venue prepared and everything.
So, I think that's very fair. And they're 100% right. There is no venue that's listed on there because the first year there is no venue. The first year
we're going to charge you $150 for no venue. That shouldn't be an option then. You shouldn't have the $150 option.
We're doing it. It is going to be a live recorded show. And in 2025, for the 2025 award show, we will have a venue, and that will be announced hopefully by the time the award show goes up.
So again, this is my problem with that. Let's say I pay the $150, right, TJ? I want to grandfather myself in for this award show, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes, hey, the awards are going to be in Russia. Like, well, I can't fucking afford going to Russia. What the fuck? I paid $150 for a ticket to a show I can't attend, right? Like this is a website that is open to everybody. Like you're not in America, and they go, hey, the awards are in Boston. You're like, can't get to fucking Boston. Fuck. Like if it was in like
what am I paying for it?
Yeah, if it was like Uzbekistan, you're like, oh shit, that's a lot closer to me. I could go to Uzbekistan, but like fucking Boston's like way too much. Right? Bro, fuck, it's in China? No one can get in China. What the fuck? I ain't going to China. I hate China. So again, you shouldn't be charging for tickets until you have a venue, until you go, this is where we're holding it. This is where it's going to be. If you buy a ticket, this is where you have to get to, right? Nobody has to sign up for Scientology either. Yeah, it's good point.
Coming up in January. With that said, I'm big on letting people know where their money goes, right? But I'll say this: venue rental. We're looking at everything, and when I say we, it's like me, right? I'm looking at everything. This is what I do when I finish side scrollers on a day-to-day basis. I explore venues, not just in Dallas, where I'm at, but literally all over the United States. Whether that's in Vegas, Florida, here in Dallas, pretty much not on the.
He just meant not just in Dallas, but then mentioned Dallas again.
Coast. I want to.
He couldn't think of a lot of cities, so just,
be a somewhat centralized location. I know Florida is not, but someplace that's easy to get in.
Vegas and Florida, neither one of those are centralized. Centralized would be in the middle of the country, right? Chicago, Ohio, Kansas, Flyover County, right? That's centralized because now would it be easier to access? Probably not, because you don't have as many major cities. Chicago is probably the most central major city location, right? But other than that, or like Dallas, even like Texas is pretty much in the middle, but it's like middle south.
In and out, so people can come to. But venues cost a lot of money, and when especially if you're going to be live streaming from that venue,
venues cost a lot of money. See, we're at a bunch of problems. Here's the problem, fucking Craig. You're a fucking retard. How big of a venue do you need? Well, you don't fucking know, because you don't know how many people are going to attend, and you don't know how many people are going to be presenters. You don't know how many people are going to be fucking in the audience. You know how many fucking game companies are coming, which zero game companies are coming, right? So you have to get a venue size. So let's say he gets a venue that fits 100 people, TJ, right? He gets a small little homey venue, gets 100 people, okay? What happens if 200 people sign up for the $150 tier? What happens? If only 100 people can fit in this venue. That's the maximum occupancy from the fire marshal. 100 people in this venue, but 200 people have signed up for $150. They get tickets to awards. 200. You have 200 people showing up. Now what? Now what the fuck does he do? Do 100 people just not get to go? Does he have to now have to get a second venue? Right? Like, oh shit, we spent money on the first venue, but now we have to spend money on a second venue. He should book out the Ripperverse warehouse where the McDonald's service works at. Yeah, you have to rotate seats though. 200 get to come for the first hour.
Chairs. Sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to if you're going to do an event like this, right? This is like throwing a party or something, right? It's real simple. You get the location first, then you figure out how many people you can go there, then you figure out how much you have to charge in order to cover your nut, right? So if it's $10,000 at this venue and there's 100 people there, then I have to charge at least $100 each to make the money back, right? Simple math. But you have to, you can't, he's doing the steps backwards. He's like, I'm going to charge a bunch of people money and then find a venue, right? And again, so if he gets 150 people, right, sign up. Let's say he gets 67 people to sign up. Now what? Now he's going to get a venue? There's no venue that has 67 people occupancy, right? So it's going to be oh, now I got a venue that fits 500 people, but I only got 67 people that signed up. It's going to look really shitty when it's all empty. Right?
Amazing.
So it's you have to go, here's the venue we picked, right? Here's the expectation of what we're gonna have. So first he has to go, how many people do we think are going to show up, right? That's the first question you have to ask. You say, okay, well, how many people possibly show up? So we say we'll use Eric July's the little meetup, right? So let's say at Eric July's meetup in Dallas, there was 100 people, right? So he goes, okay, we can expect maybe 100 people. So now he has to find a venue in Dallas that is only going to hold 100 people. Then he has to say, hey, guys, we only have 100 seats. It's in Dallas. Here are the tickets. That's what you do. Those are the steps you have to go. How many people? Get a venue that's going to fit that many, then offer that many tickets, right? Because if you do it in any other order, you're going to fuck something up. If you get a venue that's way too, if you go, let's just get a venue with 500 people. Like, well, how many do we expect? Oh, we only expect 50 to show up, right? Like, now you fucked yourself. So you have to figure out where the location is. You go, okay, here's where we're going to, we decided Vegas. You go, well, how many people realistically are going to be able to show up in Vegas from my audience in the Real Game Awards? Then you get the venue. Then you get the fucking charge the price. You figure out what the price is going to be. And then you offer the tickets. And then you hope you sell out. If he wants to actually do in person, he has to limit how many people can come from that first year. Now, Tony, my sweet summer child, if you want to see it at the Game Awards, you need to pay for the $200 level membership. Plus, you need a trough for the misses.
And production of those things, I mean, we're talking easily $50 to possibly up to $100,000 for a single day, and you'll need this venue.
$100,000 venue. What the fuck is he renting out, TJ? Let me see. He said he's in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, the Botanical Gardens in Dallas. It's a perfect venue for me. It's the first thing that came up. How much is it to rent the Botanical Gardens for a wedding here? You're gonna give me a price? Damn it! Give me a price. How much? Private parties, receptions. But how much? Give me the price, baby. Why do these things all like have a bunch of like numbers and shit, except for the one number that I want is how much money cost. Reservation deposit of $500, non-refundable, due at contract signing, goes towards the rental fees. Security deposit of $1,000. What else? How much is the rental? Outdoor this, blah, blah, blah. They don't actually give me the fee. I have to call. Damn it. I don't want to call. TJ. It's got to be one website here that has like fucking prices listed. Oh, here we go. This one seats 1,000 people. More details. It's Italian eatery. 1,000 seating. 1,000 standing. How much does it cost? What is the fucking price? All right. I'm not looking this shit up. We'll go back to this. I'll do this on my own time. Damn it. I lost TJ. As much as the FNT crew hate the mainstream, they sure do really want to become the mainstream. Yeah. I don't think it costs $100,000 for a venue that he needs. Okay.
For a couple days to do prep and rehearsal and all those different things.
Oh, he wants a couple of days for prep and rehearsal.
Things as well. Then when you're looking at flying people in to present and all that.
Now so that's what he needs the money for, to fly people in to present, guys. He's got to fly his friends in. They can't spend their own money. You have to pay in order for Craig to fly people in to present awards for a show that doesn't mean shit. Unless he's planning on like thousands of people, he could probably pay that out of pocket. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can find a small little fucking 100-seat place, no problem. He doesn't need a fancy venue, right? He could like a little fucking warehouse space.
It's a lot of money, man.
Set up some chairs inside a fucking empty warehouse. You're all good to go.
And that's what people don't quite understand when it comes to producing events. I mean, if we want to do it.
TJ, I don't know if you heard, but he says he needs money to fly people in to present awards.
Oh, wow.
And he needs
fly
the
who in?
Whoever, just people, to present awards, and he needs the venue space for at least a couple of days to have rehearsals and stuff. So, I mean, that's why it's going to cost him $100,000. That's why he needs lots of money. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Remotely every year, yeah, we could charge $5, but I think there is something special, and that's honestly what I'm really looking forward to about this is putting together a show.
All right, so I did get this off of Google real quick. It says venue rental prices vary depending on the size of the venue and duration. Here are some examples of venue rental prices. Large-scale venues like arenas can be rented for roughly $20,000 per night. Amphitheaters will average closer to $10,000 per night. A 5 or 6 hour evening at a smaller venue like a club might be something like $5,000 on average. Again, how big of a fucking event does he think this is going to be? Does he think 100,000 subscribers are going to all fucking fly out to this fucking rinky-dink award ceremony to sit there for an hour to hear Stuttering Craig go, here's the winner of the best game, and no one's here to collect the award because no one gives a shit about us, right? So he can get like a club, rent out a fucking club. He could probably rent out a fucking movie theater, right? Or some shit like that for a couple $1,000s and call it a night. I worked at a hotel. It all depends on the crowd. A wedding of 250 plus will probably cost them $20K. Yeah, but see, weddings are funny because they upcharge weddings hugely, right? If you go, hey, I'm renting this space for a birthday party, it's one price. You go, hey, I'm renting it for a wedding. They go, oh, it's even more money.
Where people can attend, they go, they have a great seat. They
have a great seat. That's the other thing. I didn't even think of that, TJ. We all pay $150, right? For a ticket. Yeah. Who gets the front row?
Oh, them.
Like I said, first come first. They just open the doors and go, first come, first serve. Everybody just fight for chairs. Like, how's this going to work?
They come in their cosplay. The red carpet is not suits and ties. It's people walking down, getting their.
Guy's gonna have a red carpet. He's gonna fucking rent out the Chinese theater in Las Vegas. Gonna have a big red carpet. They're gonna have the media. They're gonna have all kind of people. Is this what he imagines? Like, there's gonna be like fucking people taking pictures. There's fucking cameras and fucking media. Look at us. We're fucking badass. We got a red carpet.
He really wants to be Jeff Keighley, huh?
Yeah. Like even Jeff Keighley's probably like, man, that's
true. Taken dressed as class.
Yes, he said it. Pictures taken. No one gives a fuck. There's no mainstream media outlet that is gonna send people to go fucking take pictures. Hey, Bill, we need you to go fucking fly out to the Real Game Awards. We need those pictures. That's front page.
Cloud Strife and Ryu and going crazy. Like, that's what I want. That's my vision for this show. With that there's a giant arcade when you come to the show, and it's all on free play, and it's like
he's like a little fucking kid. This is like Eric July all over again. So we have a big arcade. It's gonna be a free play, and then we're gonna have free candy, and it's gonna be a big ball pit, and like you come and your Cloud Strife or like your Sipperwoff, and then you can jump in the ball pit for a little while, and then you can hear the award show. We're gonna have laser lights, and it's gonna be a clown. He's gonna do balloons. I like clowns. He's gonna make the balloon animals, and he's gonna make me a crown, like a balloon crown, and then I'm gonna play the free play games. But also it's a red carpet event, so all that good shit, plus red carpet. He's charging people for him and his buddies to have a party. Imagine paying for the bottom tiers. You're just funding some party you aren't at. Yeah.
Done.
He's going to rent the building for a whole ass night, even when the show is 30 or 40. Well, he's going to rent it for several nights because they got to rehearse and stuff. So.
And it's all funded by the people who want to be there. And
there'll be a clown making a balloon awards for everyone. You get an award, and you get an award. And who are you wearing tonight? I'm wearing my dirty stain transformer hoodie. No, you liar. Straight beans. You're wrong. It's gonna be like, as America wants to know, who are you wearing tonight? Well, don't you fucking see? I'm wearing my Rippaverse shirt and I'm got my horseman hat.
Yep.
Ain't no fucking
Rippaverse
pronouns
merch.
in you this shit. Ain't that right, Eric?
And that's exciting to me.
And if you scroll down to the FAQ here, they do tell you a little bit on how they're going to use the money. This is not meant to be a money-making venture for anyone.
True.
It's real simple. All membership revenue will go towards producing the show, both virtual and physical.
Yep.
Venue rental, audio, video, travel, etc.
Audio, video. Hey, guys, for the virtual, for the physical show, venue rental, yeah. AV, yeah. But what do you need that for the virtual show? Why do you need my money for the virtual show? Because we're not doing a physical show this year, so why do you need my money this year?
See, the reality is that these things cost money. We hope to never to take. Okay, another type.
We hope to never to take. I'm retarded. I just want money. I didn't think about the grammar.
Right there.
Grammar, not my forte. Once again, I'll go back and
Not my
change these after
forte.
the video. That's fine.
Do you think he changed it? Let me let's go take a quick look at the Real Game Awards. That was in the FAQ section, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to the home page. Where is the FAQ? I can't even find it. All right. So here it is. What is it's not even a section. It's just at the bottom of the fucking why do they charge money? What is the revenue going towards? That's what it is. We don't want to take any corporate sponsors and yeah, look, he fixed it.
Now that
I think he totally changed it. I think he
just because of this guy with the 75 viewers.
I'm trying to look for where, because it's completely different now on the website.
Grammar.
We hope to cost money.
What's the members' revenue? So there's reality. We hope to never to take any. We hope to never to take any corporate sponsors. Yeah, he completely changed it to we don't want to take any corporate sponsors and plan for the TRGA membership to cover cost. Like he completely changed that sentence. So he didn't even fix it. All he had to do was take out the 1-2. Instead, they completely changed the sentence.
We hope to never to take. Okay, another typo right there.
Grammar.
How does Craig not have a puppet yet? I don't think that Ripoffverse is aware of Stuttering Craig. I run camera shit for different short films and commercials. When my buddy has a film idea, I will use my own shit. I don't have to fund for it. Yeah.
Not my forte. Once again, I'll go back and change these after the video. That's fine. Thanks for pointing them out.
Any corporate sponsors and Hope membership will cover these costs. Unfortunately, when I hope for something, I'm hoping for it. When you use the word hope when talking about the money you're receiving, that makes me very unconfident that you know what the fuck you're doing with this money.
This small fucking nobody YouTuber is putting him on blast so fucking hard. And he is stupid enough to go ahead. He bullied Craig into checking his grammar.
Now going back to the memberships, no, we're not done. We finally have the 1337 sponsorship, you know, the elite sponsorship, the classic meme number. Yep. So Just nominate, vote, and you.
It should have just been $13.37, right? Instead of 1,000. Like, we want the number because it's funny, the elite number, right? But we don't want to charge you like $1,300.
Are listed as sponsor of the future event. In case you were wondering, yes, people have already spent $1,337 on this membership. I wish I was in a financial situation that allows me to spend $1,337 on an event that doesn't exist yet.
Maybe you should sell some of your Pokemon cards.
However,
that completely missed the point of the event not existing.
At the moment, I can't quite do that.
And those are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Why did he say Pokemon? Is he retarded? Why is everybody fucking retarded?
Just right there, Yu-Gi-Oh. See?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like clearly you could tell they're not Pokemon cards. Like, why would he say Pokemon cards? Unless he's watched other videos where the guys open Pokemon decks or something.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That. Also, I don't care.
Yeah, those probably aren't even Pokemon cards. I don't know what the hell those are, but whatever.
Now we're going to finally talk about the categories. Unfortunately, I cannot see the nominations for any of the categories because it is locked behind a paywall. You have to pay $30, the voting price, in order to see what you're voting for. So that's a thing, I guess. With this award,
yes.
Yeah, that's, again, why couldn't you just show the people what the categories were? You didn't have to, like, lock them behind a paywall. We're not even going to show you what it is that we're voting on.
Hence the membership of actually having the right to vote. It's being called a voting membership.
Right, to vote. Pay money to vote, not pay money to see what people are voting on. Does he not understand the difference between that? Like, I could show you guys, hey, these are the 7 awards categories, right? Here are the nominees for the Tony Awards. You can't vote unless you pay me, but you can see what they are. So maybe that'll interest you. Maybe say, oh, shit, I really want TJ to win a Tony Award. Let me pay him $30 so I can vote for TJ, right? Homie don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. Yeah.
show being in direct competition with the original Game Awards, you would expect that a lot of the categories would be pretty serious in nature.
No, absolutely not.
No, we're not serious. We just want money.
Once again, all the categories created by the voting members. Every single one of them nominated by the voting members. My job here is just to facilitate what you are thinking.
I'm just here to take money, motherfucker. Stop expecting me to do any of the work.
That's it.
God, Vito, this is who you should be listening to. This is who you should be fucking learning how to scam from.
Yeah.
Where's the Vito Awards? Yeah, the real awards. Yeah. I can't even make a Tony Awards because they got fucking Tonys, right?
The real Tony Awards, sure.
But that would confuse people because they would think that it's like Tonys are like music, right? Or musicals, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, yeah, like the Tony Awards are for like musicals and shit. And so, like, if I did the real Tony, like, oh, this is for musicals? No, it's for like gaming. They're like, yeah, but why do you call it the real Tonys? Well, my name just happens to be Tony. And so
there are a few of them that are downright silly and some of them that are downright stupid.
Remember, gaming is serious business, everybody. Serious business.
Yeah, that's why you guys were mad about the fucking Game Awards, because it's serious business, right? Like, if you didn't care if it was just silliness, then why are you making your own award show? Clearly, somebody gave a fuck. Clearly, someone was like, this is serious. We need to do our own thing.
Video games. All right.
The categories that are stupid to me are the ones that highlight the negative aspects of video games.
Oh, man. We got... Oh, okay. All right. We have...
He's going to call him an SJW now. He's going to be like, you don't like the Jiggle Award?
Have a toxic positivity guy here. That's what we're doing here. Look,
that's not toxic positivity. Are you fucking retarded? Toxic positivity would be like if he was like really excited about your show and was like telling you how great you were and like not criticizing you in any way, shape, or form. Toxic positivity is exactly what the Ripitards do to Eric July, how they tell him everything he does is great. They never criticize him.
Look, If people want to be critical of it, that's fine. I think that's great. And honestly, I welcome it. With that said, if you can look at 2024 and be like, man, it was such a great year in video games.
It was.
You're part of the problem, man.
I'm part of the problem, TJ. Because I like the games. I like fucking Balatro. I thought it was a fucking fantastic game. I've spent more time playing Balatro than like most games. I'm having an aneurysm for how awful Craig is. He's really like, for someone who's been on YouTube as long as he has, he's still fucking terrible when it comes to like ums and ahs and like the manner of speaking. Like I'm stuttering and I do things. I guess that's why they call him Stuttering Craig. Fuck, I figured it out, TJ. God damn it.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. I take back everything I said. He's playing into the gimmick. Like,
I don't really know what to tell you. And I think that you should like, to be clear, we have I think five quote unquote negative awards. I wanted to have way more. I wanted to be split half.
He didn't even talk about the negative. You have no idea which categories he has problems with. You're preemptively suggesting it's the negative ones. He might have a problem with the Jiggle Awards, or he might have a problem with the Journalist Awards, right?
Half. But it was voted against by the rest of the board. They're like, no, maybe we can get there, but not this first year. Let's go continue.
Example, worst game journalist.
Yep.
Shitty ass game of the year.
Yep.
Worst bait and switch.
Yep.
I get why these categories are here. It's just meant to.
Worst bait and switch is the stupidest fucking category. No, I don't think there's a single game that can be even qualified as a bait and switch. Right? They promised you a video game and they gave you a video game. That's not a bait and switch because you thought it was. You know what game would be a bait and switch? Gone Home. They advertise it as a horror game.
Oh yeah, that's
not
true.
A horror game, right? That's it. Like every other game is pretty much advertised for what it is. Here's the game, right? Dragon Age, Veilguard. Here's the game. It's super fucking woke. That's not a bait and switch. Here's fucking Saints Row. It's super fucking woke. It's not a bait and switch. Right?
Even The Last of Us 2, people already knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, a bait and switch would have to be like here's the game. It's super not woke and it hates all the gays and it's gonna kill women and it's great. And you play like, oh, actually it's the opposite. Ha, we tricked you, right? Like I don't think there's a single game that has been advertised one way and then it's a different fucking thing, right? Like there would be a huge uproar. There would fucking be everyone would be pissed. Even the fucking
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah. Was it a bait and switch?
The secrets.
People were expecting to play as. Here's the problem, right? Like people weren't using the internet as much. Like if Metal Gear Solid 2 came out today, people would know that they were playing as Raiden instead of Solid Snake.
You might as well call that the least spoilers and advertisement award. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also here's the other thing, right? It says shittiest bait and switch, right? Bait and switch is bad. So the shittiest bad thing. So the best bait and like if I said like the worst shitty comic, right? And you go, well, does that mean like the crappiest comic? Because it's the double negative there, right? Worst shitty.
Yeah.
So it's like worst bait and switch. So then it was a good, like a game that tricked me the least amount. I'm confused. Like, is this the game that it should just be bait and switch award, right? That should be it. Just be the bait and switch award. Like once you add like the shittiest to it, it's like, oh fuck. So this one wasn't as bait and switchy as the other one, so that one wins, right? It's like the biggest loser award. Like who's the biggest loser? Would it be the person that loses or someone else because they couldn't even lose the biggest loser? Like they couldn't win the biggest loser, so they're the biggest loser. Like you start getting into this weird meta thing, and I'm very autistic about stuff like that. Now, do you think they will consider the literal thousands of shitty games that come out for like $5? No, they're just gonna the shittiest game, the shittiest bait and switch, all that stuff is gonna be like Concord. And, oh look, it's the fucking Marvel Rivals or whatever, like the Overwatch 2. They're not going to talk about any of the fucking thousands of fucking just asset flip games and all the shit that clogs up Steam and like waifu shooter game that's all over fucking the PlayStation Store, like all the like TCG simulator clones, right? They're not gonna. None of that matters. It's just gonna be mainstream shit anyway. That's the problem.
AAA games.
If they were so bad, why are you holding an award show? Good point.
Epically own the things that you don't like. When it comes to giving awards,
the reason why they're there is because, once again, the voting members nominated them, and people asked for them to be in it. Now, Shitty Ass Game of the Year, I'll tell you this. It was originally called Worst Game of the Year. That was me changing it to Shitty Ass Game of the Year. That was simply a nod to me doing something called the Saggies back in like 2009. For those who know from way
Saggy Melons had an award show, the Saggies?
back then at Screw Attack, you guys know. But the idea is the same. It's the worst game of the year. Once again, but it goes back to why do these exist? Because people asked for them to exist.
Opinion.
So if they asked for like the best SJW in gaming, you would have been okay with that? If the gamers came out and said, "Hey, we want the greatest, manliest female," you'd be okay with that? Best use of trans person in a game? No. So you clearly would not have gone with things that you didn't agree with.
I would rather give awards to things that actually matter and not highlight things that I actually hate. Now we're going to talk about these silly categories like Best Jiggle Physics, Best Waifu of the Year, as well as Best Husbando of the Year. Need I remind you that this is, in fact, the real Game Awards, as so they say. We all love hot characters. No one's going to debate you on that. But given an award for one...
He's getting a lot of... Is this like all foil? Like I'm being distracted by the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and there's a lot of fucking...
I don't understand why. Well, I mean, I do understand why. It's a joke.
Or is he only showing the, like... Do you get like 3 foil in every pack, so he's only showing the foil? Is that what it is?
Category. But I don't know why it's here. It just seems kind of lame to me.
Because gaming is serious business, friend. We must respect gaming at all times.
He did say that, you know, gaming isn't serious. So then now he's saying it's serious?
No, he's being sarcastic. He's criticizing Diet P. Diet P's like, hey, these categories are silly, and no one's going to take you serious when you do shit like this. And he's like, but gaming's not serious. Gaming's serious business, bud. He's trying to like mock this guy going, hey, maybe if you want to be taken serious and you want this to actually matter to people, don't put Best Jiggle Physics in your fucking award show, right? Being a grown-ass man saying waifu or husbando is mad sad. Yeah.
True.
I think Craig is still living in 2009. He is.
And never laugh at any point because this is fucking video games. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Look, I get it. But we're just trying to have some fun here, man. And I know that you like to take games seriously, and all the awards should go to only the best games and forget all those negative Nancys.
The award should only go to the best games. Isn't that the whole point of you putting on award shows? Because you feel like the awards aren't going to the best games? Again, what is the fucking point? If the point is that you disagree with the games that are getting voted on by the mainstream journalists that are voting in Jeff Keighley's awards, then your answer should be to put on something similar, but that is being voted on by the fans. But if you're going to do all this other extra silly shit, then clearly you didn't have a problem with what they were doing. You just wanted to do something else, right? So don't criticize the mainstream and go, what they're doing is wrong because they're not allowing the gamer's voice to be heard. Now watch us do this thing that has nothing to do with what they were voting on. You know what? I'm really upset with the way McDonald's makes hamburgers, so I'm going to open up a pizza store, TJ. That'll teach McDonald's.
He is mad. God damn. Guy who likes Healy.
He's out there. No, man, let's just have some fun. That's it.
Ultimately, this should have been a...
And again, if this is just about having fun, then you and your buddies should have just made some awards up, set up a little fucking straw poll, and just did a fucking live stream, right? Clearly, again, you're having venues and you're talking about red carpets and fucking being photographed outside and fucking... You clearly want this to be serious, but also you want to be a fucking retard with it, right? You can't have it both ways.
a live stream done for free. You and a couple of friends just drink. You have a bunch
See?
of weird categories, nominate a bunch of games, just
He
have a
gets it.
nice time, and you won't have to
Yeah, whoever this Diet P guy is, he's right. We're right there. We're in sync. We're simpatico, if you will. Like I'm like everything he's saying. I'm agreeing with him. I have no fucking.
worry about the plausible backlash that you may receive if you don't meet people's expectations. So yeah, these categories are very, very silly. All right.
Just to be clear, and the idea of meeting people's expectations, the only people that I care about meeting their expectations are our voting members.
That's who he's talking about, you fucking retard. He's saying that if you charge people money, they're going to have an expectation. And some people might not like the fact that you're doing stupid, silly categories like waifu and husbando and fucking other shit like that. And they didn't know about that prior to giving you the $30 because you've locked all the categories behind fucking paywalls, right? So some people might be a little bit upset. Some people might be expecting a full-fledged actual event, and then they see you do a shitty fucking virtual stream for 30 minutes and go, wait a minute, this isn't what I expected. I gave him $30. I was expecting a fucking award show like Jeff Keighley's where it actually fucking mattered. Why am I getting so mad? I think I drank way too much. I had a regular Monster today, TJ. I think it's finally angering up the blood.
It. Like I do not care about meeting any sort of industry standard for what an award show should be. I'm not interested to worry about what
I'm putting on an award show, but I'm not interested in meeting a standard for what award shows should be.
Jeff Keighley thinks of our award show.
For?
I'm not interested to think about what Kotaku or Polygon or any Reddit message boards think of our award show. I really don't. The people that I care about, I want to be clear. We have 900 voting members right now. I care about the 900 voting members. That's what I care about. If we go to 1,000, awesome. If we go down to 500, that's awesome. I care about if we have 10 voting members. That's who I care about. That's who this entire.
If you have 10 voting members, you're not doing the awards. You're fucking canceling them and you're pretending like it never happened. You'll make up some excuse about how the mainstream attacked you and canceled your awards because you'd be too fucking embarrassed to admit that no one paid for your bullshit and no one gave a fuck.
Entire thing is built around people who care enough to be a part of this. Diet P, with all due respect, I hope you enjoy the show. I really do. But I'm concerned about what our voting members want because once again, I am the vehicle for what they want. They nominated the categories. They created the nominations within the categories, and now they are voting within it. That's been the value proposition literally from the start, literally from the beginning of this thing. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I'm still having to see where this is a total scam, but all right, continue.
Right. So it's a good meme. It's a good joke. However, this whole thing is played to be not a joke. So now I have to take it seriously.
Uh-oh.
Now I have nothing against Stuttering Craig.
Oh, good.
I have nothing against the people that are on the board itself.
But
I will say, however, that everything that I've read through this website so far has screamed red flag, red flag, red flag over and over and over again. And I don't think anybody should give you guys money at all for any reason.
Yeah.
Look, I'm really sorry about the typos. I'm literally going to go back and fix them. If that's a giant red flag for you, I get it. I'll work.
Yeah, it's a giant red flag where the people that are asking for money can't be bothered to write a fucking clear copy on their fucking website. Big red flag.
On my grammar. Maybe you should come watch Side Scrollers and really learn that I can't read.
You have not shown it all.
Guys, isn't it funny? I can't read. Give me money. His issue is that you sound like a retard and you go, hey, but I really am retarded. So just give me money.
That you have respect for the money that people are giving you. I feel that if you're taking people's money, that you should at least give them some sort of peace of mind or comfort in knowing where these funds are actually going. Because of right now, you're just taking money and you're saying you hope that you can afford all of this. This actually seems like a scam.
And you know what? I think that when that FAQ,
Hold up. He said the S word. Whoa. TJ, whoa. He said scam. I gotta get in there. Whoa. See what it is
was written. That was before. That was when the website just first launched. That was back in March. And I should go back and
you gotta understand that was in March. Dude, you should be. First off, no one has told you. So you're from March to December. Not a single person except for Diet P has looked at the website enough to tell you, hey, there's fucking mistakes on it. Think about that. How many people have gone to that website and no one has noticed these mistakes? You haven't noticed these mistakes. None of your friends, none of your voting members, none of the people that are interested in the real Game Awards. That's telling in and of itself. And
rework that. I do think that is a good point. I'm open to hearing criticism. I'm open to all that stuff. So I will go back and rework that because we do have enough money to put on
we do have enough money to put on a what, Craig? Why did you stop? Why did you stop yourself? How much money do you have?
Only reason why this show is digital is because the groundswell of support over the last couple months. We have enough.
The only reason this one is digital is because the groundswell of support in the last couple of months. TJ, how the fuck does that make any sense? Hey guys, we're going to put on a physical one eventually if we get enough money. But right now, we got enough support that we're not going to do a physical one. We're going to do a virtual.
Wow.
To put on a physical show, which means that in 2025, we got to put together a fucking banger of a show, right? And I totally understand that. So listen, that is not lost on me by any means. I totally understand that. But with that said, doing a digital show this year, hey man, I'm looking forward to it. I got a lot of work to get done on this.
We're already in January, right? I've not heard anything about when this is scheduled. So what is this going to be like fucking February or March before we get the award show from 2024? Guys, the 2024 awards are going to be announced in fucking like May.
I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. Got a lot of fun things planned.
What fun things? You said it was a 30-minute show. Didn't he say 30 minutes in and out?
He did.
Now
yeah.
suddenly he's got things planned and it's going to be a fun show. Like we went from 30 minutes to now it's the extra stuff. He didn't refund anybody. It said future award. It warned you on the ticket.
Yeah, see, future.
But let me tell you what you're not going to find on the Real Game.
What you're not going to find. You're not going to find any developers. You're not going to find any people that worked on the games. You're not going to find any of the voice actors. You're not going to find any of the studio heads. You're not going to find any of the developers, any of the publishing companies. You're not going to find any actual previews of new games coming out. You're not going to find any products. You're not going to find any celebrities, and you're not going to find anybody from the media.
Awards. You're not going to find a 3-hour circle jerk. You're not going to find corporate sponsors. You're not going to find acceptance speeches, right? Because it's once again,
you're not going to find What's the point of giving awards, guys? We're going to give awards out, but we're not going to have acceptance speeches. You know why? Because exactly what I fucking said. You're giving awards to companies and people that don't give a fuck about you. They're not going to show up. You're not even going to pretend by having someone else accept in their honor. You're not even going to be like, all right, here's Eric July to accept the award for best game of the year, in honor of the Wukong developers, right?
Again, it's not about the developers in this. It's about the game.
It's not about the whole point. You guys all cried and fucking moaned and bitched and whined about how the developers don't get enough time and how it's all about the celebrities at the Game Awards. And they should let the developers and the people who make the games go up there and accept their awards and give speeches and thank their families and shit. Remember all that? I do. I remember every single one of you dumb motherfuckers crying and complaining about how there was celebrity shit and fucking that idiot who did Death Stranding was out there with fucking the guy from Key and Peele, whatever the fuck his name is, Jordan Peele. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Either way, you guys fucking bitched and moaned that the developers and the people that actually work on the games weren't getting recognized and weren't giving a chance to accept awards. And now you're saying that they're not even going to be there at your award show. You don't even want them. It's not about them. It's fucking fantastic. It's fan-fucking-tastic.
gamers and their voice in this situation. This is going to be a rapid fire, fun environment, and pulling it off digitally is going to be the hardest part, because I think doing it physically.
Pulling it off digitally is going to be, TJ, how is that hard? The award for
It's
best
just a
game of
live
the year
stream.
goes to Wukong. The award for Wiggle Figures go to the The award for Husbando goes to, like, that's it. And you just push a little button. This is how easy it is. The award for best booty popping goes to Eric July.
Niggas can be gay too.
The award for best Asian goes to
It's funny because he's fat.
The award for best retard goes to. How easy that is, guys! That's how fucking easy it is to put on a fucking game award show, virtually, digitally. You just have your fucking things. Obviously, you're going to know who the winners are beforehand. They're not going to be in secret envelopes. And then you just push the little fucking media asset button. You go boom, and the winner for this game is, you before the awards, you have the little fucking thing. The little 30-second clips of your 5 games. The nominees are Death Stranding, Wukong, whatever. Like, you play the little things, you say the little thing, and then here's the winner. It's real fucking simple. The fact that he's making it sound like it's this impossible thing. Fucking the #1 gaming podcast airing at 3 a.m. in Bangladesh. Side scrollers can't figure out how to fucking put on an award show virtually.
Physically in a physical venue will be a lot more fun. Now, from a technical perspective, that's going to be a bigger challenge, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Look, I think the idea of we hope that the reception to the Real Game Awards would be good.
That's not what you said. You said you hope that the money covers the cost. You didn't say we hope that the reception is good. You said you hope that the amount of money you raise is enough to afford the event that you want to put on.
The reception to the Real Game Awards has been great, and that I hope continues as we move forward. I hope to create an excellent show for you this year.
I hope you go away. I hope I never have to hear you again. I hope that no one tells me, hey, Tony, did you see Stuttering Craig's latest video?
I will create an excellent show for you. Now, with that said, I know that it's going to be dogpiled on. I get it, because once again, it's an alternative.
It's going to be dogpiled on, guys. They're going to be mad at us. I hope not a single fucking journalist even gives you a fucking little blurb of attention. I hope nobody in the mainstream, I hope no fucking Kotaku or fucking any website talks about the Real Game Awards. I hope they just ignore you. Pretend like you don't fucking exist. Because that would make you more mad. Because if Kotaku was like, oh my God, the Real Game Awards, misogynist, you guys would all pat yourselves on the back about how great of a job you did and how you get pissed off the mainstream and see, guys, this is why we need to be an award show. But if they fucking ignore you, then you would have nothing. You would have nothing to point to. You'd have no fucking enemy. You'd have no fucking perceived clout in this stream. You would just look like a bunch of fucking idiots putting on an award show that no one cared about. So that's what I hope. Right?
Alternative. And that's just the way it goes when you create something that is different, that is new. But this is not a one-year thing. I've said this before. This show is, he even read this, it's not about making money. I've been in this industry for almost 20 years, right? And if I wanted, if I wanted to scam people, it surely wouldn't be over a fucking award show.
Oh, wow.
That's not a good argument. Officer, if I wanted to scam people, it wouldn't be over there. Why are you arresting me? What the fuck? Wait. Like, no. How many drug dealers? If I wanted to steal money, it wouldn't be $30 out of your pocket, buddy. Trust me. I would steal a lot more. That's not a defense for being a scammer, okay?
With all due respect. But I have 18 years, 19, 20, whatever, however long it's been, since 2006 in this industry. And I have that long of a track record of success.
Of being a scammer. You stole your fucking website from your pal. You backed the Amico and were pushing that scam. And now you're doing your own scam. There's probably other scams that I don't even know about.
Yes. I've done physical events. I've created multiple brands along the way. And
I've done physical events, but apparently I have no idea what size venue I need, where the venues are located, or how to put on an event.
And they've all been awesome. and I've never scammed anybody out of anything. So
That's TJ. Does that fill you with confidence? Someone going, "I've never scammed anybody."
Not in my life at all. No, I haven't scammed anyone.
Hey, you can trust me. I'm definitely not a scammer.
all I can do is go off my track record. So I look forward to showing that.
You know who said that? Tommy Tellerico said the exact same thing right before he knows him as being a scammer.
That to you coming up in January, in just a few weeks away. Let's go and finish this up, see if he has any more scathing things to talk about.
This looks like it's going to be another episode of, oh, people fell for the stupid tax again. I don't know if you can beat the Hawk 2 episode or the Logan Paul NFT episode, but oh man, there's quite a few good ones, I tell you. And that is it for me. Have yourself a Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you have a good one.
Okay, cool. Like I said, please don't go to Diet Peace channel and be a jerk.
Apparently that didn't work because Diet P had to delete his fucking channel.
To him. I just felt like it was important to respond to all this.
I felt it was important to respond to this video that has 5 thumbs up and 74 fucking subscribers on the channel. I felt it was very important to single out this one fucking video, despite I actually made a video on you that got 1,500 views, right? Despite other people talking about this who've gotten way more views, you decided it was really important to single out this really small YouTuber who couldn't fight back.
I wonder why.
Everything piece by piece as it went along. I know this is a little bit longer than usual, but I think that it's important to address these things. There was
420 views, and it was 2 days. The video was out for 2 fucking days before Stuttering Craig got a hold of it. And it only had 420 views. 12 comments. Clearly, this was a video that needed addressing, TJ. Clearly, this is a video that, instead of just saying, hey, I've heard people say that the scam, and here, let me explain to you why it's not a scam, without going over this guy's video, just going over some general criticisms, right, that I've had. Like, hey, people said that the website wasn't, up to snuff, and there was some grammar errors, so we went back and we fixed that. People were asking where the money went, so here's where the money's going, and people were asking about the venue, and here's what's going on with the venue and why we can't. Like, that's what a normal fucking person would do, right? But apparently, Stuttering Craig's not normal.
Response here, let's just see kind of what some of the response here is. Bro, this is fine. You don't have to participate. Listen to side scrollers that haven't spent a cent. This is a bootleg award show, which I look forward to seeing. Well, thanks, man. Compared to what is this a scam? Epic bad level take G. Think about it. All awards are scam, from music to movies as well. The more I think about it, the more I get what you mean. I
Damn! Someone agrees with it. Shut you up.
don't think it would be a total scam, but as a high chance of a mismanaged shit show compared to DashCon. I don't know what DashCon is, but we'll see what that is. Normal award shows take sponsors all the time. Most of them wouldn't exist without it. Also, all votes are free and not behind a paywall. Just invites bot spam. For the most part, you are not really adding anything of value in terms of constructive criticism, just straight complaining. I suggest not supporting them if you feel that way. Right. You're basically saying crowdfunding and donations are a scam. You're not purchasing a product here. Yeah. Well, okay. So people.
Well, okay. So you're not going to read the rest of the comments, Craig? Do you think that there was only 12 comments? He couldn't even read 12 comments. He had to just stop at some point. He's totally not a scammer. He's believable, Tony. What's the matter? Stuttering Craig's monorail. Like, I don't understand. Like, she's like, let's read the comments, and most of them were like agreeing with Craig. So why did he just stop suddenly? Like, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got like 6 in. Like the 6 at the bottom, he for whatever reason decided I'm not going to read those. Right? It's really weird, right? Especially since he doesn't know what they say because he hasn't watched the video. Also, it's really funny that they're already out of order.
It's a scam. Right? You're not purchasing a product here. Yeah. Well, okay. So people kind of get what we're throwing down, and I think that's very nice. With that said, look, we're only going to allow you can be a voting member whenever you want, but voting for this year's award show ends December 31st. So if you guys,
so why would you take money? So this is why it's a scam. This is another reason why it's a scam. If the voting is done, why would you still accept money to be voting members? Right? When you say, hey guys, voting is over, there's no more voting members. And again, it shouldn't be for a year. It should be like, okay, once the voting's over, like all the memberships are gone, and then we just show everything that the voting members could see. Like everything that was behind the paywall is now open because no one can vote, right? There's no reason to collect money anymore because the voting is done and everything is over. Why are you still collecting money from people? Like, so from now until next fucking December when the voting's open again, you're going to collect money from people that can't fucking vote, right? They're unable, there's no voting. Do you not understand? Like, so if he collects a whole shitload of money in May and then the fucking award thing bombs and it goes away, so all those people who paid for next year's voting, they get screwed because you decided that you didn't want to hold it anymore. Do you understand? Do you see why people might say, "Hey, this might be a scam"?
Do you want to become voting members of the Real Game Awards? Please head over there and you can use promo code Side Strollers to get $5 off. If you don't, that's cool too. With that said, voting for this year ends December 31st, so you only got a limited time to get that done before we start retooling and getting the award show complete, and then start planning for this next year. So, yeah, man. Look, I realize.
Well, it's the 5th of January, and as far as I know, there has been no award show yet.
There's going to be criticism. I welcome all the criticism. I think I can
Really
combat
not.
all the criticism. I'm doing this with you in mind, and I appreciate
It's doing it with me in mind. Thanks, Craig.
you guys and allowing me the opportunity to do this. Listen, I take your trust with incredible value, and I will not let you down. Well, no, I'll probably let some of you down. I'm going to do my best. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet.